two opening races on day 3 of the Louis Vuitton Trophy in Dubai were effectively decided in the start box for two very different reasons. First up, All for One faced Mascalzone Latino, and after some fairly conservative duelling, the boats headed for the line on a split tack start. Sebastian Coll took All for One to the pin end, while Gavin Brady charged towards the committee boat. But he charged a fraction too quickly, hitting the line a fraction too early.
All for One up against Mascalzone. We're in business. Whoa, it looks like someone's over. Yellow's over, so Mascalzone Latino have jumped the gun. Gavin Brady, unforced error, has to return behind the line.
As a race, it was all over before it really began. Mascalzone Latino gifting All for One their first point of the regatta. Match 2 was also short-lived as a competitive affair, but whereas it was a mistake that gave All for One their win, the move that engineered victory for BMW Oracle Racing over Synergy was entirely deliberate. James Spittle on Oracle gained separation from Francesco Bruni on Synergy in the start box, which allowed the American boat to accelerate into a fierce attack on the Russians. It was the game breaker.
Here's the attack. There's the umpire, there's overlap. It's Synergy required to keep clear. Synergy need to get out of that windward spot. James Spittle, masterclass in the
7 seconds to go and they're over the line.
Yeah, Synergy are really disadvantaged. It was all BMW Oracle Racing off the line.
There was no coming back for Synergy, Spittle maintaining his clean sheet.
Oracle did a great job of getting the hook on us. We were drawing them in and we just got a little slow, and they did a nice job of getting the hook, and we were a bit too close to the committee to get a port tack start, so congratulations to them, they dominated the start.
The opening skirmish in Flight 2 was a messy affair, with fortune again deserting Mascalzone Latino. In another split tack start, it was All for One that was over early at the pin end, handing a huge advantage to the Italian boat.
All for One come up on the line. Over.
But the committee boat flew the wrong flag, calling back Mascalzone Latino instead of All for One. Principal race officer Peter Reggio left with no choice but to abandon the race, snatching back the gift from Mascalzone Latino. Gavin Brady, driving the Italian boat, swallowed his disappointment to win the restart and went on to lead at the first mark. But on the first downwind, there were more problems for the Italian boat as they dropped their spinnaker pole in the water.
Yeah, pole in the water. I think is the pole broken? No,
well,
it's not broken. It must be close to breaking, and it's trawling.
Somehow the pole didn't snap, but it still acted as a huge handbrake, and as Mascalzone Latino stalled, All for One took the golden opportunity to pass and put another point on the board. In the second match of Flight 2, it looked like being situation normal as BMW Oracle Racing led Synergy into the bottom mark gate. But on the approach, a slow spinnaker takedown on the American boat opened the door for the Russians. Francesco Bruni driving Synergy through at pace to establish an inside overlap and take the lead.
Synergy got in there, Martin. It's a lead change.
However, James Spittle went straight back onto the attack, putting the heat on Synergy in another game-breaking move.
Yellow flag penalty. That is a penalty against Synergy at the bottom mark.
Regardless of the penalty, BMW Oracle still regained the lead to remain undefeated.
Good tight race. We had a little issue at the bottom mark. They got the inside on us, and then they didn't really respond to our lubs and ended up getting penalized and having a bad tack. We got the starboard advantage, and then we were able to make the starboard work on the feed and extend our lead. So it's a good race. It was the first race we really actually got behind, so you know, it's good to be able to pass back again once you get behind.
Match 1 in the final flight of the day pitched Emirates Team New Zealand against Artemis Racing, with the decisive move coming up the first beat. Looking to consolidate the lead they had off the line, the Kiwis engaged the Swedish boat with an aggressive dial-down attack, looking to score a penalty.
Oh, big dial-down, Emirates Team New Zealand. Whoa, they took the dial down to try and get to the right, and that was very, very good defence there by Artemis.
But the umpires didn't buy it, and Artemis sailed into the lead and went on to take the win. The last match of the day was a much closer encounter, with Mascalzone Latino finally finding some form against Synergy. After winning the start, Gavin Brady won the first cross and led around the top mark. Synergy closed it up at the bottom mark gate, but that was as close as it got, Mascalzone Latino getting a point on the board at last.